Hello, in this tutorial we're going to be making the double bead ladder bracelet.
The first thing that we're going to do is organize our rubber bands and beads, and also we need to have our crochet hooks and our hooks for the loom too ready. And we also want to put the loom with the arrow pointing away from us. The crochet hook that we're going to use at this moment is the size 3 or 2.10 millimeters because it's the perfect size that fits in the groove of the loom. We're going to start by putting the first rubber band, which shows the color A, which is orange, in the center pin closest to you, down to the next pin on your left. Then we want to get another rubber band and put in that same pin and put it in the pin above it. And we continue to do this along the left side. So we keep putting it there along the left side. Before we continue, we're going to remove the pins at each side at the top, so the loom have this shape. So we'll have this shape at the top and this shape at the bottom. See? Once we reach the top, we're going to put another band from that last top pin to the one in the center, to the last top one in the center. Now we go back to the beginning of the loom, and in that center pin we're going to do the same on the other side. We take one rubber band and put it from the center pin to the next one on the other, on your right hand, and then on that pin you put another rubber band on the top pin, and we continue to do this along that side until we get to the top. We're almost there at the end of the loom, and now the last one, we put the last rubber band on the last pin towards the last one in the center. Now we go back to the beginning, and now we're going to work on the middle row. Now we change color and we put that rubber band on the middle pin and carry it over the next pin, and we can do that until we reach the end of the loom. Now we're almost reaching the end of the loom, and we just keep going until the last one. After we reach that one, now we're going to start putting beads. So now we're going to put the beads. First, to make it easier for us, we grab the bead with our crochet hook, as you can see here. This is an easier way to do it than in our times doing the bracelet. We discovered it was easier this way. See, and then we put our beads there. I want to show you again. First, you put the rubber band on the peg, then hold it with one hand, then grab your beads with the crochet hook, which is size 3, 2.10 millimeters, and it's much easier. Then you grab the rubber band with the hook, and then you just pass it through, making sure you don't let go of the rubber band in the peg, and then put it on the other side. And that's how you do it. Juliana, can you show the beads like lifted off the loom a little bit like this? See, and that's how it looks. Notice that we don't put, lift it up again a little bit. Notice that we don't put any beads in here, and this is how it's looking. Keep going, and then we do that until we reach the end, but at the end we don't put it in the last one, in the last space. Okay. Now we are at the last one, so we just put the rubber band and grab our 2 beads and pass the rubber band through them and put it in the last peg. And if you notice, can you lift up the a little bit down here? You notice that we don't put nothing in here. Now we're going to separate the beads like this, one at each side like that. We're separating the beads. Now we're going to take the rubber band, the last rubber band, and then we twist it and put it over the same peg, and that's our twisty cap. And now we turn the loom around. So now we turn the loom around so the arrow is facing toward us. Now we have the grooves facing toward us, so we grab our crochet hook with the hook facing towards the groove. We go under the twisty cap and we grab the first rubber band, which is the green one, and we put it in the peg above us, and it will have a tear shape like you have it there, and you will know that you grab all the twisty cap because of this. Now lift it up a little bit like this. Lift it up and I'll show you one. See the tear shape over there? There. So that means that you did it the right way. Now you continue doing the same thing. You go under, grab the rubber band. See, you go under, grab the rubber band and put it on the peg above it. Go under, grab rubber band and go over until you get to the last peg. And we are almost here, and we take it to the last peg, as you can see there, last middle peg. And now we go down to there and we go to the other side. Now here we go to the beginning, and we're going to go and grab under, going through the groove, and grab the next rubber band and take it to the peg where it started, which is the one in the left row. And now we go under those. We can use the groove if you want to, and then take it up to the next peg, which is the one above it. Here we're using a thinner rubber band here, so it's a little bit hard to see, but now we're going to try to go under. We do this by putting the hook in the groove, pull the green color or the V color back, and then grab the next rubber band and loop it over the peg above it, and we keep going like that along the left row. Now we're almost done. Then we take it to the peg above it, and the last one we just go under and grab the rubber band and take it back to the middle. Now we go back down. We're back at the beginning of the loom, and we can use the crochet hook to grab like that, pull it back, and then grab the last rubber band, put it over the peg where it started, which is the one on the right row, the column, and then you grab the bottom one and take it back to the peg where it started, which is the one above it. And here, remember to pull back that green, see that green rubber band, and then grab the one next and put it over. You know you're doing it well, because you know you have this teardrop shape, and you know that you grab all the rubber bands like it shows in here, that you grab all the rubber bands, and you can keep going until you finish that row. We almost and reaching the top of the loom. One more, and we grab it and put it towards the last one, and then that last one we put it toward the middle peg, like that. Now at this middle peg, you're going to grab your hook and put it in the groove, putting all the rubber bands out, and put your hook to the side, and then you're going to put a rubber band on it and loop it through all those rubber bands like this, like that. And then you're going to make sure that you grab all the rubber bands, because if you miss one, your bracelet will surely come undone. And you can make sure that all the loops are looped through by doing this, so you don't have your bracelet come undone later on. Now you can put those loops into a loom hook so it doesn't come undone while you do the extension part for your bracelet, and when you get it also out. Okay, now you can start pulling the bracelet out of the loom like this. Until you reach the end. You keep getting your bracelet out of the loom, but you're not going to do it all the way, because then you have to put another rubber band or loop another rubber band through this one over here. And we loop it through that. Now we can get it out. We can finish getting the bracelet out. I'll hold it here. There. And now we can do the extension. We can add 4 more to here by doing this. Give me, what is the next color you want to do?
I just want to do it all orange.
Orange, come here. We do it like this, and we just loop it through like this, and then we get another one like that, and loop it towards those loops there like this, and we keep going. Here, you keep going. You can put it on the C-ring by just doing this. You can also stretch it out, or just put the C-ring through here. I don't know if you can see it there, and then pull it down like this. See? Okay, and that's how you put it here. But I'm going to show you another way to do this extension, and it's by using the loom. First you put the loom with the arrow facing away from you, and then you grab 4 rubber bands, but one at a time, and insert it in one of the rows of the side. Let's go. And we'll do it this way. One peg and the peg above it, and you keep doing it like that until you have 4 rubber bands on the hook, on the loom. Excuse me. We're going to put the end of the bracelet. We haven't done the extension too. You can do both extensions this way. I just wanted to show you both ways. Now you're going to put the bracelet in this peg and at the top peg like this. You see? There. Like that. Now we're going to start looping the rubber bands to the peg above it, or the peg where it started, this way, and we keep going that way until we reach the end like this. And that's the, well, we hope the pegs doesn't come out of you, but if they do, just push it down back. back down, and that's it. Okay, now we're going to put the C-ring in there, and we're going to show you how. We're going to begin, but first we're going to begin taking the bracelet off the pegs, but don't take out the first two. So let's go. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to put the C-ring in the last loop. If you want, you can also stand this rubber band here, so it's easier to put the C-ring or the S-ring if you have one, and then we'll put it in there. Can you do it now? Put it in this one here so people can see in the camera. Did they see it? There. You see like that? In there. Rubber bands out of the pegs. Now you have finished your bracelet that is called, what is the name, Juliana?
Double beaded ladder.
Double bead. Oh my god, I cannot even say it. Anyway, how you say it again?
Double
beaded ladder bracelet. I hope you like it and enjoy this tutorial. Share if you wish and like to. So is, well, till next time, right? So see you and a hug. Ciao.
Ciao. Oh, I don't got the ring.